Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Cities Skylines. That is a really massively huge pedestrian bridge over there. Today, we are going to work on the campus, because, I mean, this is the campus DLC after all. So, we should work on it. Since last time, I just let this run for a little bit to let these guys start upgrading. They are working on that. Most of them are up to level 2 or 3 by now. Still a few level 1 buildings, but they're getting close. And the education will work itself out. These guys are maxed because they have a high-rise ban on them. So some of these buildings are going to be the same way. But we are ready to upgrade our school. It is... The only thing holding it back is campus attractiveness. And then we can expand it. So what I want to do here is, first of all, see what the latest buildings are that we have available in trade school, which will be all the way down towards this end. Pretty sure, yeah, I've already used the 2 academic buildings, but we have a bookstore now, which I don't think we have one of those anywhere. I mean, do we have a building that shape anywhere? No, so we're not using the bookstore anywhere, so we're gonna squeeze that in somewhere here. That looks like a good place for a bookstore to me. And then we also have trade school labs, which will pop some of these guys in. But first, before I go too far, I do want to expand out the road network over here, just so that we have it in place. Basically, I'm just going to grid this off back here, and then bring this little guy out this way. It's a 2-lane road, and then I can use this space as well for the campus. Ooh, that is quite the steep bit back there. Let's see if we can't smooth that off. You don't use money to smooth things off, Brendan. Well, you do, but you know what I mean. So let's make this brush pretty large here and just smooth a little bit here into that hillside even. I'm okay with cutting out a bit of the hillside. I just want to smooth all this off. Let's make this even bigger. There we go. Oh, look at the frame rate. Just struggle there, boy. And that should be good there. Yes. I also put in a bus line that services this whole area. Added tram stops for both the trams that come out this way to right here by the bus line. You can see that bus stop is massively popular because it also has a bus. Because I don't have any way to really get between the sections, we got one that goes from here to like somewhere over here and then back. Just between the 3 big sections. So we are getting a lot of traffic over here. Like a lot. And in fact, I think that's the bus right there. No, that's the green line. Wherever the bright yellow buses are, not the school bus. It might be that guy. That's the bus that goes over here. Well, that is a lot of traffic right there. This is all still going nicely. This side's staying backed up. There's not a lot I can really do about it. There's just not. They all want in that left lane. The only thing I can do is disable lane switching. I'm worried about these 2 guys because, like, you know, he's down to 9 weeks of oil. If they run out of oil, we run out of power. This does back up every once in a while, but it quickly clears back up. This has stayed this way for a bit now. I'm almost thinking maybe we disable left-hand turns completely down through here. Because it seems like that's a big part of our problem is people wanting to turn left. Oh, so see, as soon as I come look at it there, it always clears up. Like, I start looking at it to be like, what's the problem? And then they're like, no problem. We're fine. Except for this one. This one always stays really busy. Like, really busy. And I'm afraid if I put in the cargo terminal, it's going to get even busier. But this is all looking nicely, even though we just added like 3,000 people like in this area here. So we were at 26,000, now we're at 29,000. But anyway, we're going to work on the school. Because that's what I want to do. That's a lab, isn't it? No. Do we not have any labs, really? Huh, I guess not. Surprising. Okay, so laboratory. Trade school laboratory. We'll throw one of those down, like, right back here. I don't have the sniffles today. Right there. And then, what are you? You're an auditorium. I'm pretty sure we have some trade school auditoriums down, don't we? No? Yeah, I don't see anything shaped like that. Okay, so we can get away with a couple trade school auditoriums here. Let's do a couple, in fact. Let's, first of all, throw in an academic statue. Wait. Academic statue 1, academic statue 1, academic statue 1. I was hoping to get some diversity there. So we're going to put one auditorium here and another one right over here by the commencement field. Come on, right? Get right next to it. Right. Hi. Okay, so universal education is now a thing. We got some more paths and we've got that stuff. That's cool. Let's get you right like that. This school is, well, it was making us money. It's probably going to stop making money soon because I'm adding in all these buildings. Our capacity's huge, though, and I would like to add just decorative buildings, but that's going to require literally just spamming out the same fountain and statue over and over and over again. I mean, these outdoor study areas are nice. They add, I'm pretty sure, pretty good amount of attractiveness. Let's try to get a path in here. So where do I want a path to come in? Right by those trees right there. Let me look at that again. So right by those two right there. So like here's where I want my path. Whoops. I just forget you can't connect these to an actual road. We'll bring it right down by that guy. And then I should be able to get that outdoor study area crammed in there quite nicely. Actually, I went too far. Okay. We'll just move that then. I want it to be right at the edge of that. Excuse me. Nope, want this guy. Thank you. There we go. And then that way we can have a path that comes down here and brings us right to the edge of our, what is that? Aquatic Center, I think so. And then since that didn't want to connect, we are going to just drag it out like so. There we go. And then I think I want to go ahead and add another sports arena. I mean, this is only a trade school, though, and trade schools aren't typically known for having a massive amount of sport. You know, they're more focused on, well, the trade that they offer. We're gonna throw in the baseball stadium because that should help with attractiveness quite a bit. I guess not. Instead, that's just gonna make this place start losing money. No, it's still just barely making money, but if we can add 600 more to the attractiveness score, it will be ready. Oh, wow, we could do university. We could just tear this whole thing down and build a university. Not gonna, though. Okay, so let's throw in another groundskeeping building. Oh, this guy doesn't have water over here. Oh, I'm so sorry. Just keep the grid going. God, the urban planning of this town, I swear. Who's the mayor of this place? Yeah, that's fine. I guess, actually, I would like him to be more here. Yeah, oh, he's filling in stuff over by that road. So we're at a 1335. We gotta get this up to 1800. So I'm just gonna cheat and throw in a bunch of the statues and stuff to get it there, and then we'll have the score, and then we can take all these statues out and replace them with actual useful buildings. But for now, this will get us kind of closer to where we need to be. 1710. See, I mean, how much of a difference statues make? Yeah, statues. Who knew? Let's put a fountain in right there, and we'll actually leave a fountain in there. And then one more fountain up here, and that should have us at 1800. Yep, 1810. So now we just have to wait for this academic year to complete, and we will be in the Prestigous or whatever school. Actually still making a little bit of money, so our money will go up. which is kind of cool. We can hold 6,600 students in this school, which is mind-boggling. And then what I'll do is I'll extend this path out over here and put a couple of the larger buildings back in over here and maybe one back here. And that'll be done. Campus done. So our needs are coming up quite a bit. And the problem with that is I wasn't really planning. I was like planning on doing industry out here. But I think I'm going to have to do more city and make, I don't know. I really wanted this to be like smaller suburbs like this, tapering down into really sparse housing. And then this to all be farming. And then I wanted to get, I love how this goes back to just nothingness. So cool. The train goes back here to all these old abandoned factories. There used to be a town here. And I'm probably going to try to keep those, honestly. Because I think they just look cool. But I don't know how much I want to build up there. I know I want to build up here eventually. Maybe. I don't know. It's really hilly. Like I built this area, and it does fine. I mean, they're okay. They're building rather nice homes up here, to be honest. And I think they're fully upgraded. No, they're not. What's the problem? No level up info available. Well, they're content, apparently. So, whatever. I don't care. But we are at 30,000, so we're slowly but surely getting where we need to be. I'm trying to wait for this next. There we go. We're almost done with the academic year, and then we can actually go in and put the buildings I really want in. Ding, ding, ding. We are a prestigious school. And instantly start making more money, which is awesome. So let's pause, bulldoze all of these stupid statues I put in, because now we have a second statue. Hooray. And we're even going to get rid of that one over there. Because now we have academic statue number dos. And we can have two more statues. We've got a new ginormous building that can go in somewhere, maybe. Get rid of that for now. We'll throw this guy in back here. Yeah, he's huge. That's what she said. I hear. Go ahead, say it. Let's bring this in. Oh, space already occupied. My bad. Still space already occupied. And how about there? There, you're happy there. There you go. That works. And then we can put some stuff in over here and finish off this campus. But the thing is, because we took all that out, we're not under our attractiveness score anymore. So I've got to get that attractiveness score back up. Let's try to offset this a little bit. Like, maybe center it back there. Ooh, but then it makes an ugly thing by that. So let's not do that. Let's put it right back where it was, but turned on its side. There we go. And then we're going to come back in and see what else we unlocked. I don't think we unlocked much more, honestly. So we got trade school. We've got beach volleyball club. Sure, why not? Let's have a beach volleyball club. And we got a media lab. Oh, that's cool. Let's put in a media lab over here. And we still have the bookstore, but we could probably throw another bookstore back here. And then out by this guy. So we've got the fountain there. Let's do a couple more of our statues back here. So that statue there. And right across from him, that statue there. And then how are we doing on our attractiveness score? Perfect. Right where it needs to be, 1865. And that gets that campus done. And then I can use some of this space for commercial, I guess. Yeah, probably commercial. In fact, let's go ahead and run that road in. Right about there. We'll throw some commercial in right there. And then we'll get some housing and commercial and stuff that comes off of there. Probably get some housing back here. And then maybe even back in here. What's our noise like back here? It's not bad. And we could have them build houses back here. So, you know, it's like on-campus housing. Let's see what that looks like if they start putting that in. I don't want any here, so actually I don't want that. Don't want any there. Have some there. And we can have some here. And we can have some here. Yeah. This is all going to be low density. And then here I think will be high density. Put a few right here, but we have to be mindful of the fact that it starts getting noisy over here because of the stadium. In fact, how far out does that noise go? Right there. So we will fill all of this in as commercial. Actually, not right there. There, though. Yes. There and right to about there. There is one little bit I want to undo, which is right there. And then that should fill that in rather nicely, I would think. Let's put some housing here. Why not? Let's get crazy. Ooh, why are you... Oh, you're such an ugly angle. Oh, well. We'll pretend we didn't see that. One of these days I need to go through and start adding trees and things in now that this is all done building. But, you know, I don't want to mess with that today because even though the archive for it's already up, just last night I spent like 2 hours putting trees in one little neighborhood I built. Wow, the traffic. On my live stream city, and yeah, like close to an hour and a half, 2 hours. And it was immediately followed up by a tsunami that killed like a third of the city. Like, no joke, a third of the city was just washed away. So, you know, I don't want to press my luck by beautifying things right now. So let's see how this does, see how the school does. And we'll fill in a lot of these areas with trees and things. So yeah, that's going to stay right where it needs to be. It's making us $13,000 a month, which is nice. Varsity sports, don't know how much it's costing. So have you had a game yet? No. You haven't had a game yet. No toga parties to speak of. I'm just going to kind of wait at this point for this to do its thing. I don't want to do anything else. I want to see where my need winds up before I start building much more, because this is all still just 2s and 3s. I'd like to get some more 4s and 5s out of it. And by 4s and 5s, I mean where they are in their upgrades. See, this is 3. That one's now upgrading to a 4. You know, I just want to get the darker colors. Why are you a high-rise? Is there not a high-rise band here? The district doesn't extend to there. Guess what? Does now. Turn on that high-rise. And it will. It'll go away here in a minute. This is getting a little hectic back here, but that's just because there's so many people that live back here, plus they now are using this to get in for the 2 different sporting areas. So that's to be expected, and it'll actually honestly be okay in the end. I wish I could get that, excuse me, that path to come on through here, but I've got this one. Wow, that was a really weird hiccup, wasn't it? There's a lot of people here. I like that you can click the individual people. There's quite a few people there. So, don't want to do free public transport. Don't want to do subsidized use because it's expensive. That cost me $18,000. Hey, they won their game and I made $35,000 off of it. And it should have sent a wave of happiness through the city. So I'm pretty sure that's what all those waves of happiness always are. And that's a nice looking campus area. It's, you know, it's surrounded by the town. It has suburbs to this side. And it's tucked in right against the hill. I really like it. And we just finished another academic year, apparently. No, I guess not. Okay. So the only other thing that we have to add from the school is its museum, which is a technology museum. And I do want it. I just don't know where I want it. It's a big building. It's a really big building. I guess I'll just throw it in up here by the campus itself. I'm pretty sure it helps with tourism. I think it's a tourism thing. Yeah, it's a tourism thing. Which we just happen to have bus stops and things right there, so I would like you to be right on the corner, though. Not stuck out on the edge like you are. There we go. They're all equally happy and sad. It's like, oh no, he tore it down, he put it back. So cool. This is all looking really nice. I wonder why nobody's using that. Does it not really connect? Oh well, they're using the trolley side road as pedestrian path, so I guess that works just fine. I do want this to work though. I want people to use that, so let's try this again. Paths, and what we'll do is bring this guy into play. No, you can't use that? Okay, fine. And see if we can't get this on the ground. There. Now that should allow people to walk through there. And I would like to just go ahead and do that in a couple other places here as well. Without tearing down people's homes. So like there. And then we'll use move it just to bring that over where it needs to be. So I guess that corner connected. May as well connect this corner over here to this trolley path. I mean, why not? They're using it, so may as well help those people out there. And then these guys, honestly, I mean, this park is just here all on its own. Let's get it connected up here. Let's do a curvy little path. Over to right there. Don't tear the house down. Like that. And that way they can come out of the park into that path. Yep, there they go. So they can go through the park to get through there. And then, you know what? Let's just do like a little curvy thing back in through here and connect up to there as well. Just make a nice little walking path for them to go through. I doubt. No, actually, people are using it. Kind of surprised by that. And then anything else I want to connect up. So the problem is, a lot of these places, like here, this is never going to have pedestrians because they can't go from one side of the highway to the other like that. So I can put in these pedestrian paths. There's a bit of a building there, but oh well. Who built these houses right on a roundabout? Excuse me. And then we'll just turn off snapping and move this right into the edge of the roundabout here. Can I have this in now? Thank you. Just make that all one big piece. Same on this side. Bring that in. Bring that in, and then bring our corner in. So it's right there on the side. Bring this corner out just a little bit. And same here. I've done this on a couple other roundabouts throughout town. I just haven't. I never went through and finished it, I guess. I have just the end node. Where is just your end node? Apparently I cannot have just the end node. I would like it. Oh, I had it. I had it. I was there for just a second. Turn that off. Turn it back on. Oh man, this is tricky because the road's right there on it as well. There, got it. Right there. And then arc this out a little bit better. And there, now they can go around that as if it was a regular road. Why is that just a 2-lane roundabout? Don't know. And there should be enough pathways. Like, these people can get down here and then come up that way. I don't think I need to go that as well. And then they can cross back over there. Are they using these? Oh, they are. Look at that. Holy cow. Look at the number of people walking about. Look at all the people here. How many people are at this bus stop? Let's just find out. By the way, speaking of public transportation, this is one of the first cities where I'm profitable in public transport. Barely, but I am. I mean, the trolley's losing anywhere from a couple hundred to just a few bucks, but the buses continue to make money. So that makes me kind of happy. I considered doing a metro since I do have high density. I don't know. I mean, I could use it to go back and forth, but I've got the trolley right now that goes back and forth between those two areas. I'd rather do it that way. Maybe when we get over here and start building this up, we could do it that way. I may not even do that area. We may just finish this and be like, city done. Just because it's hard to get things done in just 25 minutes without doing time lapses. I may have to start doing time lapses for all this. So I just want to check on the school one last time here. Yep, still making us plenty of money. Traffic is okay back there. This area is a little bit busy, but it's nothing tragic. What we can do to help it though is come in here and give them some dedicated right-hand turn lanes. There we go. Follow this back. This becomes 2 lanes, so that's fine. You literally just can't go straight there because that's one way only. You can go straight here, so let's say that is straight only. Is that going to mess up the trolley? I don't believe so. Let's see if he has any issues. Nah, he can still figure out how to make that turn. So again, if you want to go left, you get in that lane. If you want to go straight, you get in that lane. That should help them be able to turn right in there, even though they're crossing over anyway. Awesome. I would like to go through it and level all this out, but that'd be a lot of work. Like a lot of work. Let's connect a path here. Just like from the edge of this. Oh, turn anarchy on. I want this connected physically. Right over into there. That way they can walk from that part of the campus over here to this little neighborhood. If they should so desire. Apparently they do not so desire. But, you know, whatever. It's there. We did it for them. Hooray. This is nightmares, isn't it? You imagine that? It's like, so how'd he die? Oh, you know, going to the park. Going to study at the outdoor study area. Anyways, guys, we are up to 33,000 people, which is pretty spectacular that we've jumped that far in just 2 videos. Wish I could get my live stream city to grow that fast. But, you know, different problems, different cities. Which it amazes me how totally different the 2 cities are that I'm building. I've learned a lot from this one and put it into practice on the live stream city. And the live stream city just doesn't have some of the problems that this one has. But, oh well. We will deal with them as we need to. But until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.